Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's good? How are we doing? Let's go! Beginning of the end, bro. We're here. Chat, we're in chapter 5, the finale, bro. A finale, dude. This is crazy. Both the swords, Wishful Emma, Mustache Man. How are we doing? Anyone else? Jordan. Whew, man. So, here's what's going on, guys. We are in chapter 5. We're in the home stretch. I said this yesterday, but we're wrapping this all up this week. We're doing it. We're doing it all. So, before I get into this, let me just give you guys a heads up. Tomorrow's stream, not going to be at this time. I'm telling you that right now, so please don't ask me, hey, is the stream going to be starting at 11 a.m.? No, it is tomorrow. Not going to be starting at 11 a.m. I'm going to be doing it probably more so around, I want to say, 4 or 5 p.m. EST. It's going to be a later stream compared to this, so just keep that in mind for tomorrow. Not going to be at this time. So, that's just something to keep in mind. What else is going on? So, there's that. And then, before we actually get into it, let's take a look at this. This is our bingo board. This is from last chapter. I already changed it to chapter 5. But I didn't change any of these things. Now, I know we're all watching Chapter 5 together, but I imagine at this point the whole thing of Chapter 5 is out. So, that's what's going on there. I don't know if you guys are able to contribute to this or not. Because I feel like I imagine you guys probably have shit spoiled already, so I don't know if that's like... You're not spoiled, but you're already ahead of me, so... I don't know if we can have you guys join me in this. Here, I'll play, let's play Beautiful Death in the background as we do this. Let's try and speedrun this shit. So, I'm still coping over yesterday, bro. Hama dying is just ridiculous. We have 0 info on the trial? Okay, alright, so you guys can help out on the trial. Alright. So, what things did not happen last time? Let me pull up my bingo board that I had on my other screen here. So, I think this is it. Alright, so, I think this might be, so any of these like spots that aren't filled in, we could probably keep. So, I think we learned more about the ultimates is definitely gonna be like the ultimate one to keep. Wada toughens up. I think maybe should we do Ken becomes part of the group? Was that one that I had? Ken gets a whole character arc. Let's say Ken participates in the group. Where's he at? Ken participates in the group. Wada, okay. Wada talks about Hama and the book club. So we'll do that. I don't know. We ought to keep doing that every time. Let's see. Tomba. What should we do for Tomba? Tomba Tomba picks a fight. Unintentionally. Can't do Watari anymore. I think we're gonna do Okazaki mention. Because Okazaki mention is important. We're gonna do Okazaki trauma for Wada. I'm gonna keep this. The motive being information might be interesting. Ojima steps up. Yeah, I know. Ojima steps up as a brother to Wada. I think he kind of did that. Ojima confronts... Oh my god, wait. Ojima confronts Ken. Because of, like, him reading the shit. I think that'd be pretty interesting. What do I do for the murder? This is an easy one. That's a free spot. Yeah, we're gonna be reacting to it live. I don't know when it comes out, but I would like to do that. Like, I don't know when it'll drop on on Saturday. Or Friday, sorry. Mixing up my days. Let's say brutal last murder. Actually, no, you know what? Closed door murder. Kind of like what happened with Angie. I think that'd be interesting. It's like the last one. Or closed... Is it closed? I think it's closed room. Closed room murder. Maybe some of the characters pray to honor Hama. Okay, then we might not be able to react to it live, but I will react to it that night. Wada continues the morning announcement. Yanagi talks about Sasuke. How about... Okay, locked room. My fault. Locked room. There we go. Maya has a breakdown. What else do we got? What about trial things? What do you guys want to see in the trial? You guys can help me out now. What do you guys want to? What do you guys expect to see in the trial? And again, as always, just avoid spoilers if possible. If you know anything about who died or whatnot. Let's see. Who else have we not done any for? We got Yanagi, Tamba, Ojima. Did I have Tamba mentions poison again? Okay, we gotta keep that. That's always gonna be essential. I was about to say something, but I will hold off. Do you guys have nothing you can do that... Right one for Mai? Surely you guys have something that's not spoilery. Mai... Sure, Wada locks in. Let's do that. Wada locks in. Hiroaki and Yanagi argument. I think that's, you know, kind of a simple one. Mai and Yanagi argue. You know what? I have a better one. Thomas solves the case through sheer idiocy. I like that. I'm keeping this one. I don't think it happened again, but we're going to do that. Maybe one about who you think will die. Okay. The victim is a guy. I feel like that's gotta be pretty free. Okay, no, actually, no, the victim is, I think the victim is gonna be Ojima. I feel like, dude, Hiroaki's had it way too fucking good. Ojima is either the victim or he's the killer. No fucking way he's not. If Hiroaki... Or no. Actually, no. Here, let's do this. I'm going to do a 50-50. Hiroaki is a victim slash killer. Or Ojima is a victim slash killer. Let's do that. I'm doing that. It's going to be a 50-50 because there's no way both of these guys survive until the end. Because how the fuck is it that Hiroaki has had, like, no fucking losses? Like, every other character... Okay, listen. I know that you guys are going to probably say... You guys are going to say, Chiba. But I'm not talking about that. Like, bruh, Hiroaki and Ojima have been locked together the whole fucking time. Like... Bruh, there's no way one of these guys isn't the victim or killer. It needs... Yeah, it's going to get broken up. There's no way it's not. And I think that the creator of Tetro is literally just doing it like that on purpose to break him. Or to break one of these guys. I feel like it's going to be Ojima, but it could also be Hiroaki. I feel like that'd be a really big plot twist. People find something important that Okazaki stole. That's not really going to matter at this point. Oh, you know what? No. The weapon is something from the artillery. Okay, that's not what I meant, bruh. This is exactly what I said. Bruh, I didn't mean, like, he didn't have any friends. I was talking about, like, specifically the closest person to him. That's what I meant. Let's see. Gotta make this quick, bruh. Arsenal? Okay, my fault. Alright. What do we got? Tama mentions Hamas is about... Wait. How about someone else starts saying badass? No, I think it is Arsenal. I had a silly. Go figure, though. Who needs to get an interview still? I don't think Mai got an interview. Let's go with Mai. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, chat, but I don't think anyone did. Is this Celeste execution music? Yeah, it is. Damn, how tragic, bro. Not my goat, Celeste. Why not Suno mention? What do you mean, why not Suno mention? I mean, we can do that. There we go. Alright, that's what we got for Chapter 5. I'm kind of just going with that. Because I don't want to take too long, because I want to get through some of this. Alright. Save. Alright. Okay, listen, I've been doing a bad job, chat, of, like, posting this in the chat for everyone to try it out. So, let me do that. And yeah, there we go. This is the one that I'm going to use for the whole time. I'm gonna put this in my YouTube thing so that way I don't lose it. And yeah, let me pin the message. All right, sweet. All right. Oh, we lost all those. Rip. Okay, well, that's fine. You can always go back on the old videos. So, okay, so here's what I'm kind of lost on, chat, because I don't know where I'm starting. Where am I going here? Am I starting at day 24? Is this where we're starting at? Or no, wait. No, where's... There's the Chapter 5 playlist. Is there not one? Blackout, morning announcements, day 30. Okay, we're on day 30. Oh, wait, no, there is a Chapter 5 one. I just missed it. It was right there. Here we go. Alright. Alright, let's do this.
Huh? What time was it? Coming. Sorry, I'm coming.
Oh, Wada.
Hey, sorry. I know it's early.
Wada?
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
Sure, come in. How'd you know I was in here, though?
Hiroaki told me.
He's still up?
Yeah, I don't know if he slept or not.
Right. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Can you tell me more about, what was it you called it?
Selective mutism. Okay.
Selective mutism?
Right.
Of course. What is it you wanted to know?
Everything? I've never heard that term before. And I really like to understand what's happening to me.
That's valid.
Well, in basic terms, selective mutism is a childhood anxiety disorder in which children struggle to speak in specific social situations. Usually, children with selective mutism will be able to speak just fine a lot of the time, but, well, I mean, you know that part. For you, it seems like it's probably triggered by stressful situations.
But why though?
It's just a stress response. It's anxiety.
But anxiety is not physical, is it?
It manifests physically. Selective mutism is a result of anxiety so intense that it physically prevents the child from speaking.
But, I mean, I'm not a little kid, so...
Well, it didn't get treated.
Well...
And everyone else is stressed too, right? It's not like it's only me, so... Why?
Well, I think I might be overstepping a bit if I try to explain that.
No, please. I want to know.
Even if it involves what I read in your file?
Yeah.
Well, right, children who experience abuse often struggle with stress and anxiety and may use selective mutism as a coping mechanism to avoid drawing attention to themselves. But by avoiding attention, victims of abuse might feel like they're preventing further abuse by remaining indisruptive. Your parents were violent, so as a kid, you probably did it to keep yourself safe. Since you never really got treated for it, I guess it kind of just followed you. I'm not a psychologist or anything, though.
Sorry, I don't understand.
What's confusing you?
I haven't seen my parents in years. If it's about my parents, why am I still... Why is it still a problem?
Well, those things don't really just go away. Did you ever talk to anyone about it? Like, professional help, I mean?
I imagine probably not.
Then, yeah, it makes sense that you'd still struggle with it.
How do I fix it?
I don't think it's that simple.
But I can't keep walking up like that. It just makes me feel like... It makes me feel completely helpless. And I'm not...
I'm sorry that I don't
I
really...
want to ask a question, chat. Did he show signs of the selective mutism, like, throughout the early parts of Tetro? Because I don't remember if he did or not. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's kind of interesting that it only decided to show up during Chapter 4. Like, I feel like that would have came up a lot sooner. Like, even it seems like Chapter 2 or Chapter, like, 3. Like, am I crazy for thinking that? Like, I don't know. Especially Chapter 3. Unless that, like, what happened with him and Okazaki really, like, traumatized him, and that's got him, like, insanely stressed. So, like, I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting just to kind of add this as, like, a plot point a lot, like, later.
Do you have any help to offer you? I mean, I'm not really all that great at dealing with anxiety myself, but, I've got a few books I can lend you, if you'd like. Usually for me, I find it helps a bit to just understand what's going on.
Thanks, Asakawa.
Right, I'll come by your room later today, okay? I'll help you out.
I'm sorry for coming by so early. I'm
You guys might be
having
right,
a really
yeah.
hard time.
I understand. Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
By the way, guys, are you fine with the chats being, like, down here on the screen? Like, I put that there because I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of interesting to, like, be able to see that. I want to change one thing with it. Here, I'll keep letting this play. I'll just do this in, like, the side tab. But I want to make the text, like... Is it not white? Yeah, I'm gonna make the text white. Yeah, that makes sense.
My?
I'm just gonna fix the text for it real quick, so it's like white.
Nagawa.
Oh, look at that. I was just coming to look for you.
Oh,
The
it's
hell are
Bessie.
you doing in Mai's room? Is she up?
She's sleeping. What did you want?
We're heading up to the 4th floor. The grate's open.
What? We can't. The floor's collapsing. That's completely
Then
unsafe.
they're gonna do it.
It's
That's
the
crazy.
last floor, right? Could be a way out. We can't just ignore it.
Someone could get hurt.
Well, if it's only you again, it shouldn't be a problem.
Excuse me.
I'm messing with you. Sheesh, relax.
He's rage baiting.
Come on, we're heading up.
That's a rage bait moment. Can already check that off. Where's that? Where is the rage bait? Hiroaki. There we go. There it is. Wait, did it not make it white? Pick a font. There we go. Now it's white. Oh, text stroke. There we go. Wait, what? Why is it putting such a thick, like, stroke on it? That's interesting. We'll just do that. There we go. Alright, what are y'all saying? Yeah, I know it's black right now. I'm trying to fix it. There we go. Now it should be white, hopefully, right? I mean, now you're not going to really be able to see it, but... Alright, anyway. Hiroaki Rage baits. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I'm trying to, like, see if I can fix that. Text stroke. Black? How does that look? I can't. It's kind of hard to see. Let me look at the face cam only. Oh. Does it show up now? Does it have the black outline? I don't know. It might be kind of hard to read. I'm hoping that's like better though. Alright. Anyway, let's continue.
Nagawa, seriously, it's not safe.
Alright, well, I'm going up. And you're welcome to do whatever you want. Later.
But I don't want you to get hurt either.
Later.
Nagawa.
Bye.
Unbelievable.
This guy, bro. He's so mad.
What the hell?
Is it literally just a hallway?
There's only one door.
Are you serious? We waited this long for the grand finale of one hallway?
What's the room, though?
Do you think it's a greenhouse?
I mean, it has to be, right?
Only one way to find out.
Hey, guys?
What?
This is the greenhouse. That means we should be able to see the sky, right? So if
Not
we
necessarily.
can't...
Then we know we're really underground.
You already know you're underground though.
I'm not ready to open the door.
Well, somebody's gotta move.
Right.
Here goes.
I...
You're kidding me.
And there you have it. No light, no sky, no sun. Just a huge room full of dry dirt and dead plants and nothing.
But I don't... What?
And there goes the last shred of hope that we're ever getting out of here. Every single thing in this building is here to die. I'm going back downstairs.
Nakamigawa,
Wait, so how did that flower get in there that Wada had?
I don't understand.
Wada, come on. Let's just go.
I don't understand. Why even put this here? Why fill this whole room up with plants just to let them die? I don't get it. They're all... What the hell's the point? Everything's dead.
We don't need to be in here. Come on.
But I don't get it. How is this... Why did they let one flower live and everything else die?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Why is the lily still alive? Why is the lily still alive when everything else is dead?
Symbolism? Perhaps?
I don't understand. Why it gets to live when everything else has to die?
Oh, wait, that
Let's
is...
go.
Wait. Oh my god, wait. Why does the lily get to live when everything else has to die? Chat, this might be a Fangin where everyone else dies. Except for one person. I'm having that epiphany. That might be insane foreshadowing. I should have... Wait, who had that prediction in chat earlier? I might have to add that to the bingo board to switch something out. I might have to do that. I actually am starting to like that prediction a lot more now.
Oh, my! You're awake! Hey! Here to get some exercise?
Not really feeling it today. I was just gonna hang out.
True,
Okay,
run up hole
sure
mods. W Gunner, what's good?
How are you feeling? After yesterday, I mean. Just,
He's talking about himself.
you don't want to talk about it or anything?
A third mod? Bro, Gunner is the OG mod, chat. Let's not get a little confused here. Gunner is the OG, bro. Gunner is like, okay, listen. Gunner is a mod that Gunner's like my IRL best friend. Let's just make that clear first off. But Gunner's been mod for a long time. This is kind of not really news. Yeah, Gunner's OG. Gunner's OG. He's one of the podcast co-hosts. If you guys watch the podcast, which by the way, best podcast episode. If you ever want to watch a funny one, Fortnite OG. Go watch it. One of the funniest episodes of all time. Trust.
You might feel a bit better if you talk about it. You know?
Look, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Can we just move on?
But
Tamba, these people already think I'm a fucking joke. The last thing I need is to give anyone here, especially Nakamigawa, any more ammunition to come at me with. Just leave it alone.
ugh, who cares what Nakamigawa thinks? Is this about what he said during the trial?
Yeah, it is. Because he's right, Tamba. I used to want to get out of here. What the hell have I been doing for the past week? Jack shit.
Well, what does he expect you to do? You can't walk through walls.
No, but I used to try harder. I used to fight. What the hell am I doing?
She's washed.
Then,
Bro,
I
mine
mean-
might be washed.
if you're that upset about it, why'd you stop?
Because I'm fucking scared, Tamba.
What?
When I tried to break the door down, when they took me to...
I kind of learned what happened.
My.
I can't stop thinking about it. I shouldn't be this fucking afraid. I'm fine, so why the hell am I... God damn it. Fuck.
What did they do to you in there?
Yeah, what did they do?
I'm so fucking sick of feeling helpless, Tamba. I'm a fighter. What the hell is wrong with me?
My. Let's go.
Gunner,
get some
I'm
food.
not gonna lie, you sound like you're shredded IRL. Any person with that name has the most insane gains I've ever seen. Damn, Gunner's just in the chat just aura farming. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
I think that might help clear your head a bit.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at a moment like this.
Right.
That comment made me laugh, bro. Oh god. Bro, poor Mai though.
Try cutting
Dude,
it a bit deeper.
dude, poor Mai though. Like genuinely, like he does that regular staff and staff side, but I think Mai has significantly lighter. I mean, she is also just a child, bro. Like, or I shouldn't say. Well, I mean, she's 17, so like, I don't know. It's kind of fucked what she went through. Like, dude, I can only imagine what the fuck they did to her.
Jeez. My knees aren't what they used to
Turn
be.
murder con true.
You're only 17.
Still.
In earnest, my lady, I wasn't trying to insult your flexibility. Your cut is still rather deep.
The world
No,
would be a better place
no.
without con. Not gonna
You're
lie.
right. I can go deeper. Hey, Yanagi?
Say Mai is washed. Okay, listen, I was joking. I wasn't being dead ass. I didn't mean that seriously. I was just I was just joking. That listen, chat. I can have a like okay, was that probably not probably not the best choice of words. I don't know. I was just joking. I didn't mean it dead ass. I didn't mean it being dead ass.
I think we need to get better at taking care of ourselves without Hayashi.
I'm inclined to agree, actually.
I was talking with her earlier, and she's really not doing so well.
How do you mean?
I think they really hurt her. Wherever they took her, I mean, I think they really, really hurt her.
She doesn't want to talk about it, though. What is it we can actually do for her?
We can be more
Default, I'm not sure if you've already said, but what do you think of Tamba now? Do you like her more or dislike her? So Tamba right now, I don't hate her. Like, listen, at the beginning of this series, I really kind of did hate Tamba because she just felt like a one brain cell IQ bozo that just genuinely just, like, would piss me off during the trials. And, like, but then I kind of realized, oh, Tamba's not, like, maliciously stupid. She just is stupid. Like, I don't think she means harm by it. She tries her best, but she only has one singular brain cell. And just, yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like she can't kind of help it. So, I don't hate her. I was kind of, like, I was kind of raging in her last trial, but, like, I don't know. It's just an act, bro. Part of me feels like I don't have to explain that, but sometimes I feel like I do. Like, I don't know. I'll say stuff during this live stream, like I just did. Like I said, Mai was washed. Like, that was a joke. Like, you guys see, like, you guys will know when I'm being dead serious, but I like to joke around a lot. Just know that about me. I don't know. I try to have fun with these series. I try to make light of some of these dark moments. Okay, I mean, maybe the wash thing wasn't nice, but like, I'm not gonna lie. See, I'm kind of like Tomba. We both might be sharing one brain cell, so like, don't hate on me too much. But to answer your question though, no, I don't hate her. Go watch the tier list. I made a tier list video on like where I ranked all the characters. I don't hate Tomba. I don't hate her.
Sufficient. We can stop making her defend us all the time.
But, I mean, it's not like we're doing it on purpose. I've volunteered to defend her more times than I can count. She doesn't want to accept the help. She wants to defend us.
I know she does, but she's just headstrong, Yanagi.
How much of this is because of what Nakamigawa said during the trial?
I mean, I doubt it helped all that much.
I've had enough of him. It was one thing when he was constantly provoking me, but now I don't get him. Every time I think he's behaving a little better, he proves me wrong by acting awful.
I get what you mean. First he's trying to help, then he's insulting us, then he's doting on Wada like he's his new mom or something, then he's acting like Hama's death doesn't matter to him at all. I just can't keep up. What's his problem?
I wish I knew. He aggravates me to no end.
How does
Bro, we're your
Ochi put up with
besties.
it?
I suppose he has the benefit of being checked up most of the time. He doesn't have to hear any of it.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No, I wouldn't say that. That's a bit. That might be a bit.
This is killing me.
I don't care. Stay there. No practicing until your head feels better.
My head feels fine. I'm just a little dizzy. There's nothing more to it than that. I've been taking painkillers as necessary. I'm perfectly alright.
Just because it doesn't hurt doesn't mean it's better. You need to be careful. You'll get second impact syndrome and die or something.
Oh my god,
Now
second
you sound like
impact
an elf,
syndrome.
Coach.
Holy shit. That's a throwback. Alright, listen chat. I'm gonna stray off topic for 1 second here to literally say this. Back in, I was in like high school, I made a video with some of my classmates talking about second impact syndrome and concussions. And, bro, I made a video for that class. Like, everyone's making these videos. And, listen, I'm not trying to talk shit on the people in my class, but the people in my class had no fucking clue on how to video edit or, like, anything like that. They were all just, like, I don't know, they fucking do, like, their Instagram shit, or, like, you know, they were all, like, the popular kids and whatnot. Or you had the people that just don't know how to use, like, video editing softwares. And then I'm over here. Me, I've been using YouTube for 8 years or so at this point. Fucking go up there, and I present this video where I fucking spent a good few hours editing this video on, like, an editing software. And, dude, I put in some fucking, like, meme edits and shit. Like, I put in, like... Okay, listen, I know loud isn't funny in the big 2025, but, like, dude, we put on, in the video, we, like, gave my friend a concussion, quote unquote, for, like, the sake of the video. We obviously didn't give him a concussion, but, like, we had him, like, bump his head super hard. Like, we just made him, like, look like he was about to run into a wall and hit, like, his head on something. And right when he bumped his head, I put, like, a orange filter on the screen and did, like, fucking, what do you call it? I don't want to say that word, but, like, a really loud, bass boosted version of, like, when he hit his head on it. And, dude, the whole class is fucking dying from it, dude. That was the best I ever felt. That was when I felt like my talent was appreciated, bro. Because I knew I was cracked when it came to video editing. That's not me trying to ego boost here, but, like, it's true. Like, dude, I knew how to edit video edit, and no one in my class did. And, just, like, I know there's this one girl in the class, like, dude, she was dying for, like, 5 fucking minutes. And people were coming up to me afterwards, and they're like people I don't even really talk to, and they're like, bro, your video was kind of crazy. And I'm like, dude, thanks. I know. I put a lot of time into it. Like, yeah, deep fried, bro. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I would show the video, but, like, I think it has some of, like, my, like, real name and shit like that in it. Maybe I'll show it at some point. Maybe on another stream. But, It was pretty funny. It was kind of funny.
Oh yeah?
Indeed. Hiroyama. He was my coach when I was much, much younger.
And you were concussed then too?
More than once, I'm afraid. Oh, but the worst of it was when I was 11. I was incredibly determined to land a quadruple axel.
Yeah, that's the word I was.
That
That's the
hard?
word I was tempted to say, Jordan. But I'm like,
Extremely
I don't know if
hard.
YouTube would like me saying that word.
In hindsight, probably impossible for me at that age. It was only just recently I landed in competition for the first time ever. I was stupid.
We're all stupid when we're 11.
Regardless, I was extremely determined to land a quad axel. And no matter how many times Shiroyama insisted I should forget about it and stop risking myself attempting it, I kept trying.
Is it that dangerous though?
It's excessively dangerous for a junior. There's an incredible amount of speed and force that goes into a jump that high. Falling out of a jump like that can seriously injure you. It's not like we wear helmets.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you hit your head.
I did, unfortunately. I was being reckless, attempted another quad axel, and hit my head rather harshly on the ice. I was out of practice for a considerable amount of time. What I
God, I
deserved
can
for
only
being so careless,
imagine.
quite frankly.
Jeez. I don't know what I'd do if I had to go that long without practicing. I'd probably lose it.
Believe me, it wasn't fun. I was incredibly restless at that age. I wanted nothing more than to get back on the ice, especially when I knew that all my competitors were moving on without me.
Ugh, that would drive me crazy.
It drove me crazy. I would still
Yeah, it
do
was basically
practices,
the
I just couldn't get on the ice, so I'd just be watching my rink mates make these incredible strides, and I just have to sit there and fall behind. It was torture. I'd be lying if I said I didn't try to sneak onto the ice once, or twice, or 3 times, or 4 times.
Bet Shiroyama
Four
loves that.
times. His voice kept going up.
He did not.
Can you stabilize my waist for a sec?
Well,
Oh, that's cool, Beast.
I mean,
Relax. You literally just have to stand behind me and put your hands on my waist.
you're, and you're alright with that, or?
Duh. I wouldn't ask you to do it if I wasn't alright with it. Come on.
Right.
Never had a concussion once in my life.
Alright. Thanks. I just wanted to see how high I could get that leg up.
Of course. Happy to assist.
Now go sit back down and rest.
Right.
For real though, we gotta figure out what we're doing about Hayashi.
What is it we can do? She's, I mean, I'd rather not say, but she's somewhat stubborn. It's not like she'll accept our help either way.
Then maybe we have to be a little mean.
What?
If I just cut her off, she can't defend me. Right?
That
What?
sounds like it'd do far more damage than good.
You think?
I do. She needs support. Suddenly cutting her off with no explanation would do nothing but hurt her. She
Yeah,
cares
why would you
about
do that? What?
She's already lost Tom and Watari. Don't do that to her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm still
you're
pissed
right.
about that. I'm listen, chat. I'm not gonna lie, that still has me pissed. Why do we kill off Hama? Why couldn't he have lived till the end? But, well, I guess that's my fault for getting attached to a character in Danganronpa. That's my mistake. But I had hopes that this would be the fucking series that breaks it, bro. I had a feeling Hama was gonna make it, dude. I really did. But he got set up. Go fucking figure. Go fucking figure, dude.
I don't know what to do.
We'll think of something. At the very least, we both need to take more responsibility for our own safety.
Right. We can do that.
I never meant to rely so heavily on her in the first place. When I first spoke to Mai, I was the one offering her protection.
What? Seriously?
Indeed. It feels like it was ages ago now.
How long has it been?
30 days.
For
True.
real? 30 days? You've been counting?
Indeed. 30 days.
Wow. And we've already lost how many people?
9.
9.
That's crazy. But we through 5 trials, right? So, I mean, soon?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable willing someone to die like that.
I know. It sounds messed up. But like, at most, we only need to do one more trial.
Assuming we both make it that far.
Right.
I'm going to go check in with Mai, if that's alright. I just want to make sure she's doing okay. I haven't really seen her much since this morning.
Hiroaki, wait.
Hmm?
Don't go.
Is something wrong?
No, I
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Suno, I had a feeling was gonna die. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Here's the thing. The reason I knew Suno was not lasting till the end, dude, Suno was the fucking healer of the group. Kamimura was the detective of the group. Or I don't want to say the detective, but like he was kind of like Suno and Kamimura essentially fulfill the same role as someone like Mikan in like Danganronpa 2, where they're both people that can like really tell the cause of death, or like they're medics, or like, you know, essentially they're very important roles. Characters like that, you're rarely ever gonna see make it to the end. And that's not me trying to be a dickhead, that's just me being straight up honest. Like, that's, dude, I knew that it was gonna be fucking over soon. It was gonna be soon over, as you guys love to say. It was gonna be soon over, and it was.
You feel unsafe being in here alone?
Gone too soon, bro.
yeah.
TSUN.
Then I'll gladly stay to protect you, princess. I want nothing more than to bring you comfort and safety. My knight's oath dictates that much at the very least.
Thank you. I won't be much longer. I promise.
Take all the time you need. I'll stay for as long as you'd like.
You're a really good person, you know?
Well, yeah, that's why I corrected myself. I didn't. At first I said that and I was like, oh, because then I'm gonna sound like I'm saying like he fulfills the same role as Kyoko, or like as Shuichi. But I more so meant like the doctor of the group, because like they're kind of finding like the cause of death. But you're not wrong though, because like I guess he did kind of fulfill more of like a detective than like, I don't know. Either way, I felt like they were both too powerful for like this series, in a sense, in like the killing game. So I had a feeling they were gonna get eliminated pretty quick, or not pretty quick, but at least halfway through.
Well, it's truly a courtesy that any man should offer you, though, isn't it? Safety? I say this sincerely. Take as long as you need. I won't leave.
Thank you.
Arsenal.
All right, let's get this over with.
Remind me what this is about?
We need a list of what's available in the arsenal. We can't have another case like yesterday where someone dies and we don't even know what we have in the school that could have been used.
But wouldn't it be better just to completely block it off?
It'd be better to understand what we're dealing with.
Excuse me.
Rapid!
I have to ask that you please refrain from entering the arsenal.
What? We don't have to. It's open now. That means we can go in. We're not damaging shit.
I know. I'm not making this request as your headmaster. Please refrain from entering the arsenal.
Well, what the hell was that about?
Really, I think we should stay out. We should just seal it up and be done with it.
No.
No, I
I'm
think
not
Mai's
leaving
right.
another hazard room completely unchecked.
Mai is 100% right. They need to check that inventory of what's in there, dude. Because the last thing you need is like someone using a weapon from that. And I already said it. I already think someone's going to use a weapon from this anyway, so.
Not again. If the rabbit doesn't want us going in, too bad.
But, I mean, if you get punished again...
I'm not breaking any rules. You can come with me or you can leave. I don't care.
Real as fuck.
But
Mai's just goated like that.
But you're putting me in a completely unfair situation here.
What the hell are you talking about?
If I leave, I could be leaving you to get hurt. If I stay, I'm supporting you in something that could lead to you getting hurt.
Shigeki, I'm itemizing the arsenal. It's not like I'm gonna be sitting in here loading all the fucking guns. I'm not gonna get hurt. And either way, me getting hurt has nothing to do with you. Stop acting like I'm putting that responsibility on you.
I'll stay, Mai.
Perfect, come on.
W Wada.
I'm
look at
going
that.
back downstairs.
Fine, whatever, bye.
See ya. Yanagi's trolling. Back to Troll Town for him.
Ah, Wada. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Haven't seen you since this morning. Are you holding up okay?
I've been better, honestly. Where's Ojima? I don't usually see you sitting in here alone.
Is he zoned out?
He's asleep.
Where?
His room. Hasegawa took mine.
Ah, right. I actually forgot. I actually have to get back. He's waiting for me in my room. I just came to grab a water real quick.
Okay.
Are you working on something?
Shirt for Tamba.
Huh. Okay.
How nice. He's actually making a shirt for Tombo. Finally getting her out of that fucking, like, gymnastics outfit. Like, that's gotta be so uncomfortable to be wearing the whole time when you're there, bro. Like, her fit does not feel comfy.
Alright. Later, Nagawa.
Reunion?
What the hell? Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Okay. What do I do? What do I do here? 15 days clean. 15 days clean. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Who the hell even? Where did? Who even found this?
Oh, he found his drugs, didn't he?
Nope. Not happening. Not happening. I don't need it. I don't need it. God damn it. Who even? Fuck. No, I don't need it.
Is it what they were using to help Shigeki, I'm imagining? Death?
It's kind of cold in here. I don't know if you can hear me all the way up here, or if you're stuck downstairs, but,
Does this count as finding
I
some
just
Okazaki
feel
still?
like maybe this is a good place to talk to.
I guess it might, but like, I don't think, I think I got rid of that spot though, didn't I? Okazaki trauma, no. Yeah, I think we got rid of it. Unfortunate.
Everyone. Watsuri and Hama died yesterday. I hope you guys already know that, cause I hope you're all together. But yeah, they died.
I'm still not over that.
I
don't hate Watsuri for it. I don't necessarily hate her, but I am definitely pissed at her. I think that what she did was just incredibly just impulsive and just not really thought through the whole way. I really don't think it was. I think I liked the idea that someone in chat recommended yesterday of her just destroying the building for them to get out as like a suicide thing. I put the blame on Yonakura, don't get me wrong, but like, bro, just that shit PMO, as I love to say. PMO. PM fucking O. Killed my goat.
I kind of feel like everyone around me dies, you know? I don't really know how to phrase it.
Unikura's a bot, by the way.
I just feel like, I don't know, like everyone I talk to just... First, it was Isuno. Then it was Suno. Then it was Matsuri. Then Mama. And then... I don't know. Honestly, it sounds kind of stupid when I say it out loud, but like, I feel like this entire garden is just mocking me. Everything was dead. The entire time it was all dead. I was never gonna find anything alive up here. Everything in here was doomed to die the second they locked the building.
Me too, Sword. Me too. Fuck those two.
It's like death follows me, you know? It's like everything around me.
True, Suno mentioned. Alright, let's add it.
Always just dying. I feel like I'm being haunted. Like, no matter what I do, I can always just feel it. It's always waiting for me. Like, if I let myself get too comfortable, everyone will just die again. It hurts to talk to you. To all of you. It hurts. It's like you're so close enough to hear me, and I can't reach. I can't keep anything alive. I can't keep one plant alive.
I can kind of connect to her actions of saying how Okazaki already ruined Ken and Wada. Like, she felt the only one who could come out of here with a few happening would be Hama. Wrong, but still. Yeah, I don't know. Hama was fucked either way. Like, there was no winning for Hama in that sense. Hama gets out at the cost of literally getting everyone else he was friends with in there killed. Which Hama was killed. He was chill with everyone. Hama had no ops. And if you were an op of Hama, you were on the wrong side. Because, like, you're just, I don't know. Hama is the GOAT. If you're picking fights with someone like Hama, you're just wrong. So, but then on the other side, you know, obviously the outcome. He fucking died because she set him up. Like, he wasn't winning either way. Like, it was the most selfish but selfless thing that she could ever possibly do. And it's funny that that's, like, the way to look at it. That something can be so selfless but so selfish at the same time. Like, honestly, like, obviously, while it does frustrate me, I will admit it's peak writing. It is really good writing, because it really does make you argue about two sides of whether Watsuri was in the right or wrong. I mean, ultimately, like you said, Dr. Hanakura is definitely, like, is that her name, Hanakura? Yonakura, whatever. She's a bot either way. She doesn't even deserve to get her name remembered. I'm gonna pull a fucking... I'm gonna pull a fucking, why am I... Hiroaki. I'm pulling a Hiroaki and just purposely just not remembering her name.
Dying. If death is gonna follow me, if death is gonna haunt me, then why can't I just die already? Why does everyone else have to be caught in this? Isuno. So many people loved her. And Suno, she added so much to the world. Watsuri was amazing. She had so much life in her. People loved her. And Hama
was just him. He was him.
People needed him.
He was an aura farmer.
So why? Nobody needs me. I don't contribute to anything. I just drag people down.
Monster High.
I just take things away from the world. I just sit here.
Monster High is fire, bro.
Why am I? Why, of all people to live, why am I? Death just follows me. It follows me. It takes everything I have. I belong in here, where everything is dead. That's all I am.
Don't say that, bro. Come on, dude. Yeah, that's not true.
I'm death.
I'm deaf is kind of crazy. That is a crazy line. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of I don't know if any of you guys in chat have watched Jujutsu Kaisen, but it reminds me of something from the Shibuya incident arc at the very end of it, or towards the very end of it. If you watched it and you know, but if you don't, then like I'm not gonna say it, but he's reminding me a lot of Yuji right now, to say the least. That's how I could describe him.
Mai?
Oh my god, what the hell do you want?
Nice
Mai,
oath. Oh, great. Here we go.
Please. I want to talk.
Shigeki, you're seriously pissing
That's
me
the
off
kid,
today.
you know how it is.
Make
Goat.
it quick. What do you want?
I want you to explain to me why you're so mad at me. You've been short with me all day, and I don't understand why. I want to support you, and
Hey, you know
I
what,
want to
chat?
help you in whatever it is you
I need to
feel
run.
you
I forgot
need
to do my polls for
I
today.
can't if you won't
let me make the
talk
polls.
to me.
Whoops.
Shigeki, can you just leave me alone?
Mai, please.
This has nothing to do with you.
Is it about Nakamigawa? Mai? He's an idiot. He has no idea what he's talking about.
He's right, though. I haven't been trying to escape. It used to be the only thing I thought about. Now I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Then can I just stay? I won't talk about it, just... I want to stay with you.
Whatever. I'm warning you, I'm not exactly the life of the fucking party right now.
That's all. You still have the zip ties on your bedpost.
I never got around to cutting them off.
That's incredibly embarrassing.
That is kind of embarrassing.
Ow. It's not like anyone else comes in here.
Regardless.
I'll get around to it. God, it feels like forever ago that we had to lock you in the fucking recording booth.
That's crazy. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Indeed.
You did have to
It's
do
only
that.
really been a couple of weeks in reality.
Is it bad that I wasn't totally against the idea of you beating the shit out of Nakamigawa?
What?
I'm just saying, it's not like you didn't deserve it.
Why?
okay.
That might be
hold
crazy.
On. You're not hearing me out. You're telling me that was the first and last time you've ever wanted to punch Hiroaki?
Well, a true prince would never lie to a lady. He's just a little outspoken, that's all. I'm above his childishness. I don't need to resort to violence.
Then you're a better man than me, Shigeki. I want to kick his ass so bad.
I'm sure that would put him in his place.
It's weird though, right? Sometimes I feel like he's trying to be better. He's just constantly an asshole about it. What the hell
So
was
I'm
up
like-
with him during the trial?
I'm like multitasking in
mean
chat.
when he said
I am
Danganronpa?
watching. I am watching, but I'm like also I forgot to run today's polls for the cosplay thing, so I'm like trying to make those really quick. I honestly okay. I'm mixed in what she's saying. Like honestly, on one hand, I do agreed to a sense. It's like, oh yeah, Hiroaki did kind of deserve it because he was talking a lot of shit, but at the same time, he took it way too far. Like he deserved to punch him once. Yeah, I'm with Fraggles, bro. Fraggles is cooking.
Yeah.
I've no idea. I'm tempted to go talk to him about it, but
Okay, we're on 7 and 8.
He's
Alright.
very annoying to talk to.
unfortunately...
Yeah?
If you wanted to keep trying to escape, I'm going to support you, but please, just be safe. I don't want you to be hurt again.
Fine, but you can't go around trying to pick locks and shit anymore. I can handle
Yeah,
the
no
punishment.
more picking locks,
You
bro.
can't.
Then, at least let me be there when you're doing something risky. I want to be able to protect you.
I don't need protection.
I know you don't. It's for my own
It's,
peace of
it's
mind.
just for my
What's your
for a
deal
night's
with me?
oath.
Why are you always on me like that?
I suppose I could be a little overprotective at times. My night's oath, you understand?
Right.
Surely something you can empathize with as a fellow knight.
I still think I'd look so bitchin' in a suit of armor.
Honestly, yeah, she would look like a badass in
I'm
armor. Let's be
someone
so
inclined to
serious.
agree.
I'd look so fucking cool with a big sword.
Dude, well, I mean, right.
I'd be all chivalrous with it and shit. Get down on one knee, hand on my heart, and just be like, "My liege, I promise to do everything in my power to keep you safe. I swear it on my knight's oath."
Knight's oath is so fire.
Shigeki!
It was a compelling narrative.
The look on your fucking face right
All
now.
right.
Oh my god.
You painted a vivid picture.
Right.
Finally taken care of.
You're blushing like crazy.
What the hell?
Aw, you like me as a knight, don't you?
Well, I just think the role is particularly fitting. You're your protector and all, so
He's getting nervous.
So I think it works well.
Right, of course.
Truly.
Uh-huh.
My.
You're freaking out.
I'm not freaking
My
out.
liege, literally.
Relax.
But for the record, I mean it. I think you'd make an exceptional knight.
Then I guess you can lean full time into the whole prince thing, right? And I'll be the knight. Except then I'd have to act like you. And that'd be gross.
Sure.
That wasn't polite.
That wasn't polite. Alright. Mods, the polls have been run. The polls have been run. Let me do this really quick. Here, I'll show you guys. Sorry, this is what I was doing as I was like kind of looking down there. Boom, boom. Go vote. And you didn't hear this from me, but yeah, this is kind of my goat. This is kind of my goat right here, and I would love to do him one day. So if you'd like to support the dream, vote for my goat, Lelouch v. Britannia, which I didn't want to write his whole last name, but yeah, this is what we got. These are the polls for today, because I was supposed to post them at 8 and 10, but I woke up late. Dude, yeah, they're a good couple. They're a really good couple, bro. Which of the knight is the prince? And which is the prince? Dude, yeah, I like their... See, like, I don't know. They do a good job with them. Wholesome 100. Until Shigeki gets overprotective and starts doing crazy shit. Here's our other couple.
Nakamigawa. Hey. Have you got a
Wait,
second?
I'm sorry, what his title is?
No, I'm...
Redemption Plan? Oh, hell no. Chat, we're cooked. Not Redemption. Oh, no. Oh, no, not Redemption. Not Redemption Rampa, bro. Oh, no. No! Not Redemption, no! No, not Redemption! Oh, it's so cooked. It's over. It's over, chat. Not Redemption. The Redemption Plan. Oh, no. Dude, Redemption Rampa jump scare is so fucking serious. Like, genuinely. Oh, no. Maybe they're just playing Red Dead Redemption? Well, bro, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. So, guys, we're gonna pretty much bring back all the dead students and we're gonna make them play the Redemption killing games. And one of you guys is gonna be... Chat, for those who don't know, I do not fucking like Redemption Rampa. This is gonna sound really mean. One of the worst fangins I think I've ever watched on the channel. I'm sorry, that might be really fucking mean, but like... I feel like I could make a whole video talking about my thoughts on Redemption Rampa. Oh, goodness. Oh, God, brother. Let's get through it. We'll survive.
Crazy busy.
We'll survive, chat.
So much to do tonight.
Oh,
I'm dragging it out.
Sorry. I can go then.
Takeshi, seriously, I was being facetious. There's literally nothing to do in here ever. What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Sure. Go nuts.
Something serious, though.
Oh, here we go. It's going to come up. He's going to talk about I already know what, or like I'm assuming this is what it's gonna be. I think he's gonna talk about when Ken brought up his thing. I'm assuming.
You have my attention?
You need to stop acting how you've been acting.
Oh, maybe not.
What?
Remember what we talked about before? How if you want to be someone you can like, you need to stop treating other people like shit?
I'm not!
Hold on. I don't want you to get defensive here, okay? I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to talk.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm not.
Then, what happened during Ron's trial?
What? Nothing.
Everything you said to Mai? Everything you said during voting?
I only said that shit to Hayashi.
So I
because
heard
she
a certain
was pissing
streamer
me
here
off.
ordered a
During
redemption
voting?
today. Fuck no.
Whatever. Who cares? Why are you asking me this?
Do you want to crash that moment?
I'm just trying to understand.
Again, Hayashi was just pissing me off. I hate the way that she's been constantly taking bullets for the Idiot Squad. She used to be... I mean, she was annoying, but she was cool. She was talking back to Sasaki. She was breaking rules. Now she's just a lapdog. It's annoying.
But why do you care?
Stop asking me this shit. It doesn't matter.
I'm asking you because I want you to actually think about it. You don't even hang out with Mai.
I think it's so funny that everyone knows about the ukulele now. Dude, I swear, I used to be saying, like, oh, if someone had to apologize, then to pull out the ukulele, and people would be so confused. They're like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Dude, elite game knowledge, if you guys know about the ukulele apology. Elite game knowledge, that's all I'm gonna say.
Why do you care?
Because...
I'm not going to tell anyone what you say.
Because I'm worried.
About what?
I'm worried what they did to her when they took her out of the school.
When she tried to break into the locked room?
Yeah. I mean, if they did something that could break Mai, of all people, that's... It had to be something bad. I'm worried about her.
Everyone else is worried about her too, you know.
No, because like, and I say that because, dude, I went up to one of my friends, like, one of my IRL friends, like, a few months back, and I forget what we were talking about, but I was like, oh, this person's gonna have to pull out a fucking ukulele for when they apologize, and they looked at me like they were so confused. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, why would they bring out a ukulele? And I'm like, okay, I guess they don't know. Unlucky. I feel a little silly right now.
Us. Your insight would probably be really helpful, honestly.
Takeshi, you're quite literally the only person in this entire building I can tolerate speaking to for longer than 2 minutes.
But why? You like Masanari, right? You like Shigeki.
Ew, no I don't. I mean, Wada's fine, but ugh. Ugh, no. Shigeki? No.
Yeah, you do. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Okay, whatever. Back on track.
Me when I lie.
My point is that you're part of the group. You should talk to people about how you're feeling. They want to know. What about the stuff you said during voting?
What stuff?
It was like you completely shifted gears.
Wait, what did you say? I forgot.
You got so cold. You were just telling us to just get it over with and kill him already.
I don't know.
That's right.
Does it matter?
It does matter. That really hurt people. That was the last thing Hama heard you say.
Fuck, bro.
I don't know what you're expecting me to say. I felt how I felt. What do you want me to do about it?
I guess I'm just kind of struggling to wrap my head around it. I thought you liked Ron.
I did like him. Just... I was pissed off, okay?
Why?
Because we shouldn't have even been executing him in the first place! It was stupid! Watori's entire plan was stupid! What the hell was she thinking? If she cared about him so much, then why the hell would she do that to him?
Dude,
and why...
Me and Hiroaki are on the same exact wavelength, bro.
We have to be the ones to put him to death for it. He didn't even know what he did. He wouldn't have killed anyone. The only motive was the lights being off. We would have been fine. What the hell was the point? It was stupid.
Sorry I missed the stream for this, but what are your whole thoughts on Watary's plan at Hama? Alright, I'll briefly say, because I already said it briefly earlier, but I'll make it really quick. My thoughts are that it was the most selfish and selfless thing at the same time that she could do. I'm pissed that it was Hama. Hama was my favorite character in this whole Fangin, but that's what I get for holding attachment to characters in a Danganronpa Fangin, or any Danganronpa series for that matter. I think that it was, like, as annoyed as I was, I think it was ultimately a really good writing perspective for it, just because of the whole selfish, selfless thing. So, that's kind of what I would say. I don't hate Watari for it. I really don't. I'm really fucking pissed and annoyed with her, but that doesn't make me hate her character any less. Because at the end of the day, I feel like her intentions were supposed to be selfless, or at least she thought they were selfless. But at the end, they kind of came out to be selfish. Watari's suicide note actually stated that Hama needed to use the note as evidence to vote her as the Blackened, but Hama stopped reading before he could get to the part and threw the note away. Oh, wow. Holy. I don't even think he would have gone through with that, bro. I don't even know if he would have. Anyway, but yeah, so that's my thoughts.
It was a stupid, pointless kill, and I was pissed off. And
I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the creator of Tetro was probably making fun of the people that were pissed, like, for this. The people that just kind of mischaracterized and misunderstood it. I feel like she's kind of roasting them with this.
Oh, there is. I'm not just going to sit there and cry like the rest of you, because that's pointless and stupid too. I just wanted to get that shit over with so we could leave. The game's almost over. I just want to wrap it up. I'm ready to go home already.
Alright. I think I understand. Thank you. But, I mean, Nakamigawa, either way, you told me you wanted to be better. You told me you wanted to stop hurting people.
So?
So I don't understand why you won't.
Look, I don't care, okay?
I can tell you've been trying. I think we should talk to the others tomorrow. Together.
About what?
I think you should apologize.
What? No! That's embarrassing! And stupid!
I think it would take a lot of weight off your shoulders.
I'll have you know that my shoulders are
That's real
entirely
as fuck, Skitty.
weight-free.
Nakamigawa.
Takeshi, they hate me. They don't want to hear me apologize. Besides, I'm not even sorry.
I really don't think that's true.
Either way, they don't want to hear it.
I think you'd be surprised at how much they do want to hear it. We said this would be hard, remember? This is the first step. I'll be there.
Dude, let's go. Dude, Ojima W. This is what I love to see. Ojima fucking
Fine.
getting him to do his shit.
Whatever. Fine. Just... I'll do it at breakfast.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, whatever. Now, just let me get back to drafting.
Actually, Nakamigawa, one more thing. Just... I'm really proud of you, okay? For trying, I mean.
Right.
I'm gonna crash for a bit. Go to bed soon.
Right. I will.
Vaughn is actually very sick of, like, the fandom hating on every girl in Tetro for stupid reasons, most of which are stuff that the guys have done and nobody complained about them. Like, wait, like, what stuff are people complaining about that the guys... I mean, I don't blame Vaughn. I don't blame Vaughn either. I feel like a lot of the characters in this series are guilty of doing something, like, you know... I feel like a lot of these... No character in this series is flawless, I feel like. Well, except for Hama, because, you know, Hama's kind of just him, but... I'm kidding. I'm sure Hama has his flaws, too. Which, That's good. Every character should have flaws. But we can't act like every single character in this is a fucking saint. Also, welcome, Starry. Welcome to your first stream. How are you doing today? Glad to see you in chat. Let me see. What did you say? I don't think Watsuri is evil. I like her, but she shouldn't have put Hama in that position. It wasn't fair to him. I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So,
No,
because it's like
they're still real.
I don't know.
They're
Hey,
just using
You
avatars.
have nothing to be nervous about.
So like,
Not too
I'll
much.
be
still
here,
an actual person
okay?
behind the avatar?
But there's still a ton to do.
Yeah,
Just don't-
I don't hate Tomba. Like I said, I think Tomba is just stupid. That's all she is. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way. It's just true. She's just not very smart when it comes to like. She's not the most critical thinker. I think is the best way to say it. She tries her best though. You gotta respect that.
It's not
Use
some
their real
stuck in the
face.
middle of nowhere. So.
They're still real girls.
Is it nice
and
there?
I mean,
Hey,
guys, sometimes.
guys, I'll keep this short because
Wait, here we go. Hiroaki apology video.
whatever, but I wanted to say that I'm sorry for Hama's trial. I was just I was pissed about having to vote for Hama, and I said some stuff, and I shouldn't have done that. I know it was wrong, and I know I can't take it back, and I'm sorry. And I want to get along with you guys, and I want to be a better person. So I'm really going to try. Sometimes I just get worked up and stupid, and I run my mouth when I shouldn't. I don't hate you, any of you. So if I'm saying something stupid and forgetting who I'm trying to be, then tell me, okay? And I'll stop. Because I want to be better than I've been. I promise I do.
Fuck it. Pretty good apology. I'll take it.
Fuck it. It was a good apology. Fine, we'll take it.
We
I'll
live in
believe it.
Nagawa.
All right. Well, I never said that.
I'll admit, that was quite the display of maturity.
I guess I'll buy it.
I'm really proud of you.
Right?
All right. Whatever. We don't need to get all sappy about it. God.
We're sappy. If you want to be in with the group, you gotta take it.
Ugh.
Really though, I'm really proud of you.
As long as you stop being a total fucking cock all the time, I'll be happy.
Well spoken, if not a bit crass.
We'll give it. We'll give it a thumbs
Everyone
up.
go back to
Give it a
eating.
thumbs up. W
God,
apology.
This is so
does it
dumb.
Cost?
Baby steps.
Anything to watch?
Whatever.
Well,
What was I saying?
I mean, not
right.
technically.
No, it's
You
nice.
can watch
though.
most
It's
of the
great.
streams for free.
What's Hamamatsu like for you?
Some of them are
nice.
membership streams, I
Really
guess.
seen it.
But
There's a flower
like,
garden there. Asagawa, please be careful. Seriously, the floor's not stable here. This is where Yanagi fell through.
I know. I'm being careful. I promise. I'm only stepping where there's a beam.
You can tell?
I mean, once you see where one beam is, you can kind of just extrapolate the rest.
But why are we up here in the first place?
I need to get to the filing cabinets in the archive.
Why though?
Because it still doesn't make sense to me that this place would be a completely fake school built underground. That doesn't make any sense. Why go through the hassle? I don't get it. But besides, we might be able to find something useful. Something that could contribute towards escaping.
But all this stuff's fake, right? The school's not real, so none of this info can be real.
It's not all fake though. Our files were accurate.
How do you know?
Because I read them. I know mine was accurate, so it would only make sense that the rest of them are accurate too. I don't know anyone else's life, but from what I do know about everyone, the info lines up.
I guess that makes sense. Would they just give us info like that, though? It's one thing to give us stuff we already know, like our own files, but I feel like they wouldn't be so willing to just give up valuable information like that.
We don't even know who they are. We only know the rabbit, and the rabbit sounds like she's starting to crack. We might be able to find something.
Monomoko? You think?
Yeah.
Find anything yet?
Nothing that's really standing out, but I might just take as much as I can carry.
Why'd you bring me along anyway?
Because if I fell through the floor and nobody was here, I could be stuck up here for days.
Oh, wow. Good point. Smart thinking, Hasagawa.
Thanks.
Hasagawa's pretty smart.
How'd you get so smart anyway?
Huh?
You do quiz shows, right? I could never do that.
Yes, you could. Anyone could.
No way. You know, like, everything. I don't know jack about Jack.
I only know things because I study.
You don't know
Anyone
Jack?
can
Bro, I
study.
hate that Jackbox game. That shit's
I
ass.
guess so. But I feel like it takes a certain type of person to be able to study that hard without getting bored.
It helps if you're interested in what you're studying.
Yeah, but you know about everything.
Because I'm interested in everything. I have weak subjects, though. It's not all perfect knowledge.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, chat. Like, this is what
I'm
I'm
not
here
that good
for.
with
Like, bro,
artists.
I need more rare duos like this. This is why I'm glad Hasegawa was finally getting out of his room and doing shit. Thank God, bro. This is what I've been waiting for.
Particularly in the West. I'm not that good with sports either.
Ooh, maybe I can be your study buddy for sports. I love sports. I mean, I don't know if I can keep up with you, but I know a lot about sports. And it sounds like it might be fun.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
Got anything?
I'm not really sure, but my book bag is about as full as it can get. So I might have to come back up later. This should do for now. It's a lot to look through.
Now walk back over carefully.
Right.
When did you get so bold? You never would have come up here before.
Bro, he's locked
don't know.
in. Let him be.
I was being more careful then, I guess. I don't really care anymore.
Easy.
I'm good. Come on.
He's nice, though. I mean, today was kind of my first time really talking to him. He's kind of awkward and fidgety, but, like, he's nice. I just want to know how he got so damn smart. Is it just a nerd thing?
I mean, I kind of figured he was just... The hell is this? What the fuck?
What is it?
Have you seen this?
No? What is it?
Read it.
Wait, what is it?
Tomba, I'm glad you found my note, but it kind of spells bad news for you. If you found this today, on day 31, that means I know your schedule well enough to know you'd be here. That wouldn't really matter if it wasn't for the fact that... What?
Fuck, Tomba, who did you piss off?
I have no idea! What the hell? If it wasn't for the fact that I'm planning to kill you in 4 days, do whatever you want to do about it. You can hide behind Hayashi. You can try to track me down. You can lock yourself in your room. It doesn't matter.
Oh, shit! She wrote this. She wrote this about herself. I think this is coming back to that episode where the other day where they were talking about how Mai needs to... Who was this? I think this is like her plan that she did with Shigeki.
I'll be dead. Oh, God, God.
Breathe. We'll figure this out, okay?
What am I supposed to do?
I promise to protect you, remember? You're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I almost made it. I almost made it to the end. I'm gonna die.
Tomba, listen to me. You're not gonna die. I'll protect you, okay? We'll figure out who wrote this and we'll handle it. You're gonna be fine.
Did she... Wait, Chad, did she seriously not write that note for herself? I thought this was just an act, bro. Is Tomba smart enough to do that? I don't know, maybe. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but her reaction seems genuine. Tomba is me, I'm afraid. Bro, sorry. Why'd you write that note, bro? What are we doing? She didn't? Okay, I'll take your guys' word. Okay, if that's the case, then now I'm like, this is like hype.
I need to handle it myself.
What?
I need to handle it myself. I can't just rely on you constantly. I need to handle it myself.
Tom, but seriously, no. Let me help you. I want to help you figure this out.
If I can't do this myself, I don't deserve to survive either way.
Who would do this, though? That's crazy.
Yuri, this is a serious threat, okay? Please, just... I want to protect you.
I need to do this on my own. I'm sorry.
Second you want me back, just tell me, okay? I want to protect you. If you get hurt, I'll never be able to forgive myself for that.
I will. I promise.
Okay, then... Okay.
Oh,
This is dumb.
What are we doing here again?
I'm equally confused.
Tom, but this is...
Enough chit-chat. You've all been called here today under suspicion of a crime.
But I've got the best legal team in the continent.
He's not here. Ignore him. What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about this.
Tamba, I'm glad you found my note, but it kind of spells bad news for you. If you found this today on day 31, that means I
Tech the
know
Tomboy
your
does go kinda
schedule
hard.
well enough to know you... Seriously, what even is this?
It's a death threat. One of you wrote me a death threat.
What?
None of us would write this. It was probably the rabbit.
The rabbit doesn't interfere with the game. Someone here wrote it.
Damn right.
But what does it even say?
Here.
What? Huh?
Let me see.
It's a death threat. And someone here wrote it. I want to know who.
Wasn't me.
I can assure you, I would never write something like this.
Yeah, me neither.
Can I take a look?
Here.
So fess up. Who was it?
That's weird.
Oh, it's typed.
Why is that weird?
Because our printer got destroyed in the fire.
I don't care about the printer. Just tell me who wrote it.
Well, I mean, I don't actually know.
If anyone here can figure it out, it's you. You're crazy smart. I need you to help me. Okay?
What? But, I mean, it's not like I can...
Are you seriously this incompetent?
I wonder if it's gonna turn out to be another thing like Okazaki and Suno. Like, where someone had beef with Tamba in like, the real world, and they're getting their revenge on her now. I wonder... Bro, that is true, though. It got destroyed in the fire. What the fuck?
Hayashi leaves your side for 2 seconds and you're clinging to Hasegawa?
Wow, shocker. Back to regular Hiroaki.
What? Sorry.
Aw.
Whatever.
I'm not clinging to Hasegawa. I'm asking him for help. Asking people for help isn't clinging. It's not being dependent. It's being human. Unlike you, the rest of us have spent the last month getting to know each other. We're friends. We can actually rely on each other. Not like you'd know anything about that.
Tamba.
I'm not arguing with you.
Then just shut up. You only ever say anything if you're bragging about yourself or bashing other people. You realize someone's trying to kill me, right? Can you at least pretend to take this seriously?
Huh?
Good morning, sunshine.
Tamba, knock it off.
You're probably the one who wrote it anyway. You did that whole fake apology crap this morning so that I wouldn't suspect you, and then you...
I didn't write your stupid fucking note, okay? Get out of my face!
Nakamigawa.
I'm just not supposed to defend myself? She's saying I threatened to kill her, and I'm just supposed to take it? I mean, I didn't do anything!
Then just say that. Don't feed into it.
Tom, but leave him alone. This is stupid.
It couldn't have been anyone else.
Says who? That doesn't even make any sense! Anyone could have written it! You don't even have the fucking handwriting to go off of! It's typed! You have literally no reason to think I wrote it!
Nobody else would do something like that.
But I would!
Yeah, you would.
Hold on. what is this even about?
Read this.
What? He would never write something like this.
Exactly! This is stupid!
Then who was it?
I mean, someone who knows your schedule by the looks of it.
Then Hayashi?
Excuse me?
I mean,
I didn't write it. Dumb idea.
She probably wrote it herself for attention.
Why would I do something like that?
Enough arguing. We need to.
Because that's absolutely your MO. You bitch and whine until someone swoops in to save you. I bet you knew that Hayashi wasn't going to want to protect you anymore after the trial. So you just wrote up this stupid shit to make someone else run to your side to save you.
Nakamigawa.
Hayashi does want to help me. I'm the one choosing to do this on my own.
Well, you're doing a damn good job of it, aren't you? You're fumbling around like an idiot accusing me over nothing.
I'm gonna get poisoned!
Really?
That's just gonna happen.
Someone
Bro,
get to
if
rape-
Tombo gets killed by poison, that would be the funniest shit ever. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry. That might be a fucked up thing to say. But, like, I think it would be so fucking ironic if she just got poisoned after she kept saying it throughout this whole fucking series. If she gets poisoned, I'm genuinely gonna laugh. I'm sorry. That might be the most fucked up thing I've said throughout this series. I'm gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh. That's all I'm gonna say. I will laugh. I think it will be the funniest prediction of all time. And, yeah, it might be fucked up, but I think it'd be funny.
This and we can all leave.
I mean, we could all leave now if we wanted to. You can't really make anyone stay.
I can try.
Wait, I want to leave.
Nobody's leaving until
I want to leave. I didn't write it.
you can leave when someone steps forward.
Princess Tamba, as much as I'd like to support you in your investigation, I must humbly request that you let him leave the auditorium. I highly doubt you have anything to worry about in regards to his behavior.
Fine. Just go. Leave.
Thank you.
Great going. You freaked out Wada with your freak behavior. Freak.
Just shut up.
This is getting old.
Tamba,
Freaky
enough.
Tamba?
Nobody wrote it. It's probably just
What
part of a
the
motive or
hell?
something. Let it go. Nobody's going to come forward.
This isn't over. I'm going to figure this out. One of you wrote this.
I am so sorry about her.
Why would someone write something like this?
Beats me. But I'm kind of more curious about how they typed it. Do we have another printer?
No clue.
I'm going to go check out the AV room.
Right.
I'm heading out too. Shige, come on.
Right.
Shige? That's supposed to be a new nickname.
You can't seriously be mad at me.
I'm not. Just... I'm frustrated.
I
always
always come back.
Not you. Come on.
Right.
No. She's just stressed about the note. Don't blame yourself. Unless you did write it, I mean.
Oh my god, for the last time, I didn't. I've never seen that note before in my life.
Personally, I think the strat would be to look throughout the whole damn school. I think they should all just, like... I think Tamba and Mai go, and, like, everyone else, like, goes in pairs to just investigate the whole school. Well, I guess there's 7 of them, so maybe it'd have to be a group of 3, but... I think they should just all investigate the school in, like, pairs and just, like, look.
Besides, since when do I follow Tamba around? I wouldn't know her schedule either way.
Come on.
Either way, I shouldn't have to put up with her garbage. I didn't do anything. I'm not just gonna let her accuse me.
Either way, I'm grateful that you decided against absolutely rocking her shit.
I'm not gonna hit a girl.
Good call.
Why is this so disorganized?
What are you looking for?
Blueprints.
What?
A map. The school layout. Blueprints. Something. If I can find blueprints, I can find an exit. Don't you think it's weird that the school has no front door?
I mean, not really. It's not a real school. We're underground.
No windows, no front door. It was definitely built to be underground, but... there has to be an exit. This doesn't make sense. We had to have gotten in somehow.
Anything we can do to help out?
No, just Sorry. I'm just getting frustrated. I'm not finding anything I thought I'd be able to find.
Might be one of the files you didn't grab.
What are you finding?
Useless shit. None of this is real. It's just made up stuff about a made up school. Clubs and stuff. None of it's authentic.
Why even bother making a bunch of fake paperwork?
I don't know. I don't understand any of this.
Maybe just give it a rest for now? Not like we don't have time to kill anyway.
Don't phrase it like that.
Oh, oof. My bad.
I'm gonna go study.
Later, Hasegawa. Take care of yourself.
Right.
Wait, chat. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask, but does that count as the motive for this chapter? Because I imagine they don't even need a motive considering someone's threatening the kill. Like, because I would say the motive, if the motive is information, like that, I would say that piece of paper is information. That's the motive, right? I'm saying that. I'm counting that if that's gonna be the motive, but we'll see. It's not the motive? Wait, what do you mean? There's still a motive outside of this?
Didn't you assure Tompa that you weren't?
Wait. So is there a motive again? Or is there another motive for this chapter? I feel like they don't even need to make a motive at that point. If they're looking and they see, oh, someone has already threatened. Oh, there's... Yes. Not a motive, welcome to Notegate. So, okay, so... Welcome to the note arc, okay.
Going to help her?
Well, yeah, maybe, but I also don't want her to get murdered. I'll leave things in her hands, but that doesn't mean I can't run a little investigation of my own.
Okay,
on
so
the
there's
side.
gonna be a motive. Alright, that's what I'm asking.
Right, but why the computer lab? This feels incredibly unsafe. Has anyone even been in here since...
I was in here yesterday to move Watari to the morgue.
Right.
So I know the floor can hold me. Plus, it can hold me while I'm carrying Watari. We're fine.
It can also hold the weight of the entire floor above it, which is a good sign, I suppose. What are we doing here, though?
Hasegawa said it was weird that the note was typed, right? Because the printer got destroyed in the fire. We just need to see if we can get the printer to work. If it still works, then that solves the mystery.
Where can we even print from?
There's plenty of other PCs in the school, but honestly, I doubt we'll even get that far. I don't think this thing is going to turn on.
Try it.
Yeah, no, nothing. Big surprise. It definitely doesn't print.
Then
Maybe it was Wada.
I can't help but agree with Hasegawa.
I mean, like, I hate to frame Wada, but like, I don't know. Wada's the main person that uses the PCs and shit. He would be the one to type out a note. Or he could type out... I don't really think it will be Wada, but... Like, I don't know.
That's extremely strange.
I would hope it
He
isn't
said he checked
either.
the AV room already, right?
Right.
Then... Huh. No idea.
Perhaps we should check it again? Just to be certain?
Can't hurt. I don't know where else we would look. Come on.
Right.
True, Watari would have loved that.
Nakamigawa,
I'm literally just eating. Leave me alone.
listen to me. I'm not playing around. I don't know if this is about the stairs or about something else or what, but you need to cut it out.
I didn't write your stupid note. How many times do I have to tell you that? Why are you so insistent on pitting this on me?
Because you're lying.
But why do you even think that?
My question is, how did the note writer even know it was exactly day 31? I thought they all lost track of time. Someone in the video earlier literally just said it was day 30. Was that Shigeki or was that Ojima? It was one of those two, I think. I think one of them said it. I think that's that's my guess.
Because I can read you from a mile away. You give us this heartfelt fake apology in the morning, all sorry and sweet and timid and whatever, and then you drop
Yanni,
this
okay.
in the afternoon. Of course nobody's going to be looking at you. Now when you're so sorry. Now when you're so innocent.
It wasn't fake. God, I didn't do shit!
You may have everybody else fooled already, but I remember. I know what kind of person you really are.
Oh yeah? And what kind of person might that be?
The kind of person who would slash Yanagi's back open just to avoid punishment. The kind of person who made fun of Sasaki for the awful shit that happened to her with her teacher. The kind of person who destroyed Harada's room to dig for drugs. The kind of person who drives every other person away because you can't go 5 seconds without running your mouth and saying the most awful shit you can possibly think of just to get a rise out of people who've done nothing to you. That's what kind of person you really are. Apologize all you want. I don't care if you get on your knees in bed. That's the kind of person you are. And that's the kind of person you'll always be. Vindictive
Holy
and cruel
fucking
and
crash
awful. Doing whatever you need to do for attention.
Dude, Tama's voice actor's doing, like, crazy work right now. I respect it. Her voice actor's locked in. And listen, I forgot to mention this last stream, but dude, Hama's voice actor, give that man a fucking Oscar, an Emmy, whatever the fuck I don't remember which one, because I don't watch those award shows, but, like, Buddy needs, like, an award for that voice acting. That shit was fucking amazing. Genuinely one of the best deliveries in this whole damn series. Holy shit, bro.
Didn't write the note. I'm going back to my room. Don't fucking bother me with this again.
Tom, but you're literally just making more enemies by confronting people over this shit than, like, literally
I can help you look around, but...
Like, sitting here pointing fingers is literally gonna get you nowhere. You're just gonna make more enemies than you are the, like, you know... Bro, give all these voice actors Oscars of anything true.
Pretty sure there's no printer in here.
For sure. Damn. We're trying to figure out where Tomba's note came from.
Still worth checking. I might have just missed it. I haven't really been up here in a while, though. I've been kind of preoccupied.
This room certainly brings back memories.
Memories of when you went to AV Room, Joe?
Precisely.
Deserved.
Admittedly.
You really ransacked this place, huh?
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of stuff in here that I...
Where we at? AV room?
Huh?
What's up?
Someone plugged in one of the cameras.
What?
Someone plugged it in. Like, to charge. I didn't even know anyone was using these. How long has this been here?
What?
These... Pseudo must have... She was taking pictures? Sorry. Just look around a bit. I'm gonna scroll through these for a minute.
Take all the time you need.
I'm not seeing a printer anywhere, but I wonder if we might have one in the staff room. It seems like an appropriate place for one, no?
Oh shit, I didn't even think about checking the staff room. That's not such a bad idea. Should we head up there?
Might be wise.
Alright, come on.
I'll join you in just a minute,
Yeah, go ahead. See you in a bit.
They're really good
Masanadi?
voice actors.
Oh.
Dude, I would love to do voice acting for a Fangin at some point. I think that'd be so cool. I feel like it'd be so dope. I feel like I could get into voice acting. I'm not saying I'd be a professional, but I'd love to give it like a try at one point. Even if it's like a small role, I feel like that'd be really cool.
Yeah, sorry?
Are you feeling alright?
Yeah, yeah, I'm okay.
What did you find?
Some of Suno's old pictures. I guess the camera's been plugged in a little while longer than I thought.
I see.
I remember one of these. She took it when we first found the cameras.
Tetro White is auditioning?
Look a lot different now.
Surprisingly different for only a couple weeks.
Maybe I'd try. I don't know how you
Face
audition
looks
for it,
weak.
but I'd consider
You were
it.
thinner.
I am. Yeah. I feel like I've completely let her down.
That's not true. Suno loved you.
She wanted me to get better.
And you're trying. I'd imagine you probably don't want to come to the staff room with us.
I'd rather not.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
I'll keep looking around for the printer in here, though.
Might have to let you. You might have to let me know,
Thank
Panda
you.
Clover. Join.
That's
If you're not
very
already,
much.
join the Discord. Join the Discord and put some information in there, in like the Danganronpa chat or the self promo chat.
Help.
Right.
I might try to audition for White.
And to
We'll
you
see.
as well.
Oh, Nakamigawa. Hey.
Would someone be able to link me
okay.
where the auditions for White are? Because I would try it. I would see how it is.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I didn't write the fucking note, Takeshi. I'm serious. I swear. I have no idea where it came from.
I know. I believe you.
Good. I'm glad somebody does, because Tomba sure doesn't. Oh, she's completely up my ass about it.
Did something else happen after we left the auditorium?
I went to go eat. I didn't do anything to provoke her. And then she came in, started cussing me out, and saying all this shit about me, and
Hiroaki's existence is just rage bait, I guess.
why am I even trying?
What do you mean?
She's right. It's pointless. Nobody's going to forgive me. They shouldn't forgive me.
It's not about whether or not people are going to forgive you, though. Don't think of it like that.
Hiroaki, if you want people to fucking believe you, I know this is me talking to a fucking screen, and like the Hiroaki's not gonna fucking listen, but like if Hiroaki really wanted people to forgive him, like actions speak louder than words. Like honestly, if he just literally, you know, instead of just apologizing like that, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with him apologizing. He needs to let his actions speak for it. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then just go back to doing it. Like, no, you need to actually fucking back it up, bro.
You're trying because you want to be better in the future. You can't do anything about the past. You can only change how you act from here on out.
I just want Tomba to leave me alone. I am so done with her shit.
She's just stressed over the note. Give her some time.
Do you think it was serious, though? Do you think they're gonna kill her?
I don't really want to think about that.
Yeah, well, whoever wrote it, I can't think of a better person to write it for.
Nakamigawa!
That's
I'm
crazy
kidding.
work.
Sort of. Maybe.
Enough!
Rage baiting,
Whatever.
dude. Holy. You know who he reminds me of? Have you guys ever seen... Oh, Moments for the Disaster sounds a little bit scary. You know who he reminds me of? There's this video I've seen online. It's this guy that's playing Overwatch, right? And he's going and he's saying, like... Yeah, my friends call me the Rick friend of the group. And, like what? Like Rick Grimes? And he's like, Sanchez. Rick Sanchez. Like, not the funny Rick, but, like, the more, like, edgy, deep cut. Like, it's like, oh my god, bro. Holy, did we just come straight from Reddit? Like, what the fuck are we doing? That's the vibes Hiroaki gave me in that last episode.
Hey. Sorry that I haven't been by
I'm
in
gonna
a
have to pull
while.
that up.
I've been kind of distracted, I guess. I found your camera the other day, Suno. I didn't realize you've been taking more pictures. I only remember the one.
I think this is it. Here, wait, I'm gonna put this. I want to put this on. This is what I feel like he's acting like. Is this it?
Friends refer to me as like the Rick friend because like I'm smart and all I do is talk shit about everything because it's fun. Being a hater is fun.
I don't know what the animation was, but that's the vibes I'm getting from Hiroaki.
If you were here,
He like sounded like him and everything.
I hope you still recognize me. I was looking at the picture you took of me in the AV room. My hair was a lot longer then. My clothes were a lot different. My face was a lot fuller. It was weird to think it's only been a few weeks. I have to talk to you about something. Even though I know it could make you feel bad, and even though I know it's gonna make me feel
Discord.
bad.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Yanaki made this whole schedule for me where, I mean, he made this whole plan for when I was gonna eat and how much I was gonna eat and stuff like that, and it was supposed to make sure I was
large cast
actually
of
eating
31.
something,
Holy.
and I told him I was going to do it, but he kind of forgot about it after Watari died. So I've just been ignoring it. I'm getting worse, and I feel horrible for it because you wanted me to get better. So
We know Wada was a
badly.
Homestucky, right? Are we willing to talk about the Hiroaki Dave parallels, or is this not a safe space? I never watched Homestuck or played it. I know of Homestuck, but I don't even know anything about it. I don't even know who Dave is. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be... I don't know who that is. Unfortunately.
And if you saw me now and you saw how thin I was, I just hate it. I hate food. I hate eating. I hate everything to do with it. Every time I'm hungry, every time I want to eat anything, it becomes this whole big ordeal in my head where I have to think about whether or not it's worth it. Where I have to think about whether or not I'm hungry enough. Where I think how it's gonna affect my body. It all just becomes such a hassle. I hate it. I hate myself. I hate that I can't do the most basic thing people do. Both of you. You'd be so disappointed in me. I've done nothing but sit here and rot away and... I just keep watching the number go down. It's numbing. I see it go down, and I think about how fucked up it is that I can't even eat. That I want to eat because I want people to be proud of me, and I want to be proud of myself. But then I see how low it's gonna get. It's some sort of weird, twisted way that makes me proud too, because it feels like I'm in control of myself. I feel like I should be proud of myself for finding something so intuitive.
Real.
I feel like I'm finally in charge of my body. I feel like no matter how hungry my body gets, I'm winning because I can resist. Isn't that messed up?
I wonder what the disaster is.
I'm gonna die in here.
Chat, I'm gonna pause this really quick. I'm gonna go, because I completely forgot I had laundry I was doing. I'm gonna take care of that really quick. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back. I was gonna leave it on the screen. We will be back. Okay, alright, let's continue. Sorry, guys.
Alright, here's the plan.
This is so dumb.
Suspect number 1 is Hiroaki.
I seriously don't think.
Audio stored.
Right,
See you later.
It has to be him. There's no way it's anyone else.
Completely baseless assumption.
Well, you'll like my plan either way.
Alright.
Here's the gist. I'm gonna do some stealth work.
There's no way I'm gonna like this.
I'm gonna follow Hiroaki around. Watch him. Find out what he does in his spare time. Find out if he's doing anything suspicious. If
You're not
he
gonna
is,
find anything
I'll
sus,
find
bruh.
out. If he's not, I can exonerate him. Problem solved.
He's going to hate that.
He won't even notice it. Besides, if you're really
Tama,
gonna
you're kind of a
just
bot.
keep
Hate to tell you,
following
but
Hiroaki around,
you're
think
gonna
of
get
it this
caught.
way. If he really is innocent, I'll figure that out. And then I can stop following him around, which is exactly what you want.
This is so stupid.
Doesn't matter. That's the plan.
He's gonna kill you at this rate. He probably wishes he wrote that note.
Well, he's not gonna kill me either way. Because I'm ready.
You're making way too many enemies.
That's what I'm
You're doing
saying.
so well.
You don't
Like, genuinely, them writing that note really put, like... How do you say it? Like, this... Like, honestly... Like, that note really did a good job. Because, I think they knew that Taba is just not, like, the brightest bulb of the bunch. And she's just gonna, like, go and, like... What is the word to say? I don't want to say crash out. That's not the word I want to use. She's gonna start tweaking it, like, everyone. And, like, she's just gonna be making more enemies than she has friends on this. Like, accusing all of those people, accusing Hiroaki and, like, everyone else, like, just really just was not a good play, bro. That's just not how you go about it, dude.
win the war by sitting there and twiddling your thumbs, Mai. You win by fighting.
Uh-huh. Right.
I'll see you later, okay?
Bye. She's dead in the water.
Signs of time.
What's up?
What day are we on?
Nothing.
Checking out your roots?
Well, I
They're
mean,
getting pretty bad.
admittedly,
I didn't even realize your hair was dyed until they started coming in.
I just find blonde looks a little more elegant on me than black.
It'd be weird seeing you with black hair.
I'm not sure there's
Yeah.
much I can really do about it in here, though.
Shiva might have had something in her room. She had a lot of beauty products. Might even be able to check the storage room.
I'm rather...
I didn't mean it like that. I more so meant, like, what day are we on for, like, before, like, we get to, like, the motive.
And we do actually have the materials in the storage room, but
Like, are we in day
What?
2, chapter 5, or day 3?
I
Or day...
have no
was in day 2.
idea how to actually bleach it.
What? Then how did you do it before?
My sister usually does it for me.
That's adorable.
Sorry,
That's adorable, though.
it's just easier for them to do it than for me to do it myself. It makes more sense. I can't see the back of my own head.
You want me to take a crack at it?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it can't be that hard, right?
Okay, bye.
Walk me through it.
I suppose I could. Are you sure, though?
We get to the motive today, right?
It feels impolite
I feel like we
to
will.
ask that of you.
Seriously, I don't care. It's not like I've got anything better to do while Tomba's off playing Sherlock.
What is she even doing?
Being an idiot? I don't know. She's got me paranoid, though. I really should be out there watching her right now.
If you need to go, I won't be upset.
I'm trying to stay hands-off. That's what she wants.
Right.
Alright, go grab some bleach from the storage room. I'll see what I can do.
Right.
Ojima? Takeshi!
Oh, here we go. Dude, this is gonna be an interesting episode. I already know it.
Ow. What? Ow! Ojima!
What? Huh?
Ow!
What happened?
You... Ow, jeez. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What? Wait, hold on. What?
You just grabbed my arm a bit tight. It's fine.
What?
I'm okay. Don't worry about it.
I hurt you?
Really, I'm okay.
I'm sorry. Really. I have to go.
Ojima?
Ah, jeez.
Oh, Tomba!
I'm kinda super busy right now. I'm planning a stakeout, and you're eating
Why did I
into my
not think of this,
stakeout
Tomba?
time.
I'll try not to keep you for long. That said, welcome to the interview room. You have been summoned here to participate in the 9th student interview of your session. Please take a seat.
Listen, I have a theory, but I feel like you guys are gonna get mad at me if I say this theory. I feel like you guys are gonna think I'm being disrespectful. And I genuinely am not trying to be disrespectful, bro. Can I say my theory? I don't want you guys to get mad at me. It's literally just a theory, alright? Like... Tama winning this annoyed me. I was so Team Yanagi. There's still time for another one, right? There's 2. Alright. My theory, I don't, like, again, this is not guaranteed or anything like that. And, like, I don't know, I don't want you guys to think I'm being disrespectful or anything. What if it's Ojima that wrote the note and he just doesn't remember it? Like, he did it while he was, like, disassociating. And this might be, listen, like I said, might not be the case, and I might be stretching it, but what if that's the case? Like, what if Ojima did it, like, I don't know, it might be a fucking stupid theory. Like, is it possible that he could have done that? I don't feel, part of me feels like it wouldn't be. But at the same time, I don't want to completely rule it out. Like, I don't want you guys to think I'm being disrespectful to him and his, like, zoning out shit, or, like, anything like that. Because that's what that's what I feel like you guys are gonna, like, call me out for. So, like, I feel like it's a possibility, but at the same time, is that being disrespectful to, like, his, like, zoning out shit? Like, you know, he's clearly, like, doing shit in his, like... Because I already feel like this stream, I've already said things, and you guys are kind of, like... You know, I'm saying things that might be insensitive, and I don't want to, like, I don't want you guys to be, like, mad at me, like, for something that, like, I don't know. No, I do, I'm kind of with you on that. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm not trying to, like, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I've kind of said some things that were kind of out of line. Like what I said about, like, earlier about Mai with, like, saying she's, like, washed. Like, that was a joke. Like, I genuinely didn't mean it. Like, it was, like, obviously I know she, like, went through shit. Like, I shouldn't have said that, but I don't know. I feel like I might have said some things, like, me joking sometimes, like, or, like, you know, some of my guesses might be a little stupid and just disrespectful, and I'm sorry for that. Like, I genuinely am. Like, I didn't mean to, like, you know, offend anyone with that earlier, but... I don't know, I just thought I'd say that really quick. But that's a prediction, but, like, I don't, like, at the same time, I don't know how much I even really would believe that, like, because I don't know if he could do that. Like, obviously he'll zone out and he'll, like, harm himself, or, like, he'll literally, he literally grabbed his arm, so, like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I don't think he would have done it, like, in his, like, normal mindset, but, like, I don't know, I think, like, someone said earlier that, like, Vaughn is, like, careful about, like, disabilities and stuff. So, I don't know. That was my theory. But, anyway, I'll stop it, or I'll continue on. We can hear the Tomba lore.
Seriously? Huh. I thought I'd never get pulled.
It seems as though...
Wait, don't people who get interviewed usually die? Screw this! I don't want to get interviewed!
Oh, we're breaking the
That
fourth
is
wall.
entirely coincidental. Additionally, many of the individuals who have been interviewed remain alive to this day.
Name one.
Hiroaki Nakamigawa,
Name two.
Hasegawa Ken.
Fine. But don't ask me anything weird, or I'm leaving.
I'll keep this in mind.
Well, yeah, I didn't...
And make sure nobody else
I don't
comes
know.
in. security.
I will assure that nobody else comes in.
Good.
Very well. I am going to ask you a series of 10 questions. All I request is that you answer them honestly and succinctly. Can you agree to these terms?
Yep, ready.
Just like
Lovely.
Takeshi.
Your first question is as follows. If you were able to swap occupations or talents with one of your peers, who would it be and why?
Swap occupations with one of my peers. Yeah, that's a tough one, actually. Do they have to be alive, or can they be dead?
The question did not specify, so I'll assume that selecting a dead student is acceptable.
Then... well, definitely not Chiba. That sounds way too stressful. I feel like everyone kind of thinks they want to be a movie star, but it's actually a ton of work being in the spotlight all the
She's
time
not
like
wrong.
that. So, not Chiba.
I see.
Not Yanagi either. I love those sparkly little figure skater dresses, but there's no point in swapping at all if I'm just taking another sport. Take out all the athletes and celebrities. No Nakamigawa, no Atari.
Understood.
Ooh, I bet I would make a really cute superhero. But I don't know if I could do all the stuff Suno did. Toshi's job was really interesting, but that stuff's also kinda gross. There's no way I could do Hasagawa's whole quiz show thing, and I'm way too tiny to be a bounty hunter, so... Is it weird to say I'd swap with Sasaki? I know that's not really like an occupation, but I don't know. I've always really wanted to try being the leader. I think I could do it. People like me, right?
Well,
I'm charming.
Is that so?
yeah, honestly,
Plus, I'm being a
honestly, W answer from Monomoko. Is that so?
super great leader right now on this whole note investigation thing. I'm really locking it down. I'm telling you, this stakeout is gonna give me some big answers. I think I could be a really good leader if I had a shot. So, I'd want to swap with Sasaki.
Admittedly, that is not the answer I expected.
Me
but I do
neither.
find it interesting.
I just think being a student council president or whatever would mean people actually have to listen to me for once. Nobody around here ever listens to me. It's so annoying.
Noted. Your second question is as follows. Do you believe the other students underestimate your efforts and contributions,
wonder if
writing
there's
them
gonna be a
off
question
while
about the
other
poison.
theories are taken seriously?
Yes! I absolutely do!
Elaborate.
It's exactly like I said. Nobody ever listens to me. They treat me like I'm a moron, but I'm not a moron. And I can prove it too. Let's go back to the first trial for a second, okay? The Isano one.
I
Okay.
recall.
Here's what the evidence said. Yanagi testified that only Kamimura, Hasagawa, and Isano passed by him. Everyone was throwing out all sorts of names, but Yanagi said it was only those three. That meant the killer had to be Hasagawa or Kamimura, but Hasagawa wasn't covered in blood. Neither was Kamimura, but he had a stash of clothes in the storage room.
And yet, he was innocent.
Well, yeah, but the only reason my idea didn't work is that Yanagi was lying. I couldn't have known that. Nobody did. So my theory made perfect sense. In fact, my theory was the only thing that could have worked, and they still completely wrote me off. Even better, I got yelled at for being mean to Kamimura. How's that fair? I was literally right.
I see.
My theories are perfectly good, and yet nobody ever wants to listen to me. Ugh, it's so frustrating.
I can imagine.
Ugh, it makes me so mad. I have good ideas too. People would actually listen to me if Nakamigawa wasn't around. He steamrolls me every single trial.
He's rather apt.
I can be apt too. Without me, we would never have figured out that Yanagi was lying anyway. So,
I see. Your third question is as follows. Would you have ever done gymnastics without your parents' influence? Or would you have stuck to other activities, such as soccer?
well, I mean, I wouldn't have done anything without my parents' influence, honestly. I'd probably be sitting at home on the couch, watching TV and eating snacks and stuff. My mom's the one that always got me up and moving. She used to take me on hikes and stuff all the time when I was a kid. Her and my dad have always paid for my extra activities. Without their influence, I wouldn't really be doing much of anything at all. But I mean...
I'd be biased, but there is no Tetro without Tamba. If you ask me, there is no Tetro without Hiroaki. Hiroaki is kind of like the big, like... I think Hiroaki might be the most, I don't want to say complex character, but like, he's definitely the biggest, like, one of the biggest highlights of, like, this whole series, because he's definitely one of the most interesting written characters. He's like, I don't want to say he's like an antagonist, because he's not necessarily an antagonist. Like, he gives off Byakuya vibes, but if Byakuya was, like, a bit more, like, friendly, and, like, I don't know. I think he's a better written Byakuya. I think is the easiest way to write, or to basically say it. That's my thoughts, personally.
I guess the question was whether or not I'd do soccer instead, right?
Are we going to try and do a full catch-up today? No, we're going to be catching up today and
do
tomorrow.
Soccer, but I'm not really built for soccer. I guess it's probably a good thing that my mom pushed me into gymnastics because, like, I'm good at it. And it got me really, really far in life. I'm in the Olympics. It's just...
True. If Byakuya could have people around
I just
him.
wonder if soccer would have been fun. That's all.
Have you considered pursuing soccer independently now that you are older?
There's no way I'd have time now. Besides, if I wasn't built for soccer before, I'm definitely not built for soccer now, you know? I'm tiny! This is a gymnast body! I should stick to gymnastics. I'd rather be the best at gymnastics than the worst at soccer, you know?
Even if soccer would be more enjoyable for you.
Yeah, it's not always about me. It's about being the best.
Your fourth question is as follows. What initially got you interested in theater and drama? What do you like about it?
It might be a bit of a stretch to say I'm interested in theater. I don't go see plays or anything like that. I just think it would be fun to be in a play.
That's
My
valid.
school does 2 plays a year, and they're always really fun to go see. All of my friends in the play say they love doing it. I just think it'd be really neat to put on a fun costume and act out a cool story.
Is there a reason you have yet to participate in one of said plays?
I just don't have time. I never have time for anything.
Well, you have time to go to the plays. No, I'm just kidding. You have to do a lot of like rehearsal and shit for it, so that makes sense.
I'm always on the clock.
That was a dumb
If I did
excuse.
the play, I'd either have to slack in school or gymnastics, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of disappointing, because, like, if I don't do it in high school, I'll probably never do it at all, you know? It's a lot easier to be in a play in high school than it is to be in a play as an adult.
Why's
I
that?
see.
I feel like there's lots of stuff I'm kind of missing out on. But I mean, people are missing out on what I've got too, right? I've been to the Olympics. That's a whole lot more than anyone else in my high school can say.
True.
I'll recover from missing out on plays and dances and school festivals and stuff when they're 80 years old, sitting at home thinking about how they wasted all of their time. I'll be biting a gold medal.
Most Olympic gymnasts retire in their late teens and early 20s. Does that not mean your time as a gymnast is coming to an end soon?
Damn. Holy shit.
What will you do afterwards?
Ooh, damn. Giving a reality check is kind of fucked. Holy.
Well, we'll worry about that if I live that long. For now, I gotta stay focused. Laser focused. Getting out of here is the biggest priority. I've still got lots of juice left in me. I can keep going till I'm 30.
And then?
And... I don't know. Stop asking me hard questions. Ask me something else. I'm skipping this one.
Very well. Your fifth question is as follows. As a gymnast, you are under pressure to stay under a certain weight. Is this healthy for you in the long run?
Of course it is. What's unhealthy about eating healthy? I've got a good diet. I've always got a lot of energy. I mean, like, it's annoying because sometimes I really want to eat stuff that I know I shouldn't. But it's not unhealthy or anything. I eat well.
I see.
I eat better than the people in here eat, at least. Wada eats way too much. Nakamigawa doesn't eat anything at all.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Let me reverse this. What did you say?
I see.
I eat better than the people in here eat, at least. least. Wada eats way too much.
Okay, so we're talking out of our ass. Alright, Tomba. So we're talking out of our ass.
Nakamigawa doesn't eat anything at all, and Mai just eats meat. None of these people know what a balanced diet looks like. It's about willpower. It's about hearing your body whining about junk food and snacks and telling it no. That's how you get a gymnast body.
Is that so?
Yep, willpower. Willpower and hard work. My mom's been keeping me on track since I was a little kid.
Oh, hi, Sonia.
That definitely helped.
Long time no see.
I don't know if I could have kept to it without her help. Willpower's honestly a lot harder than I make it sound. I used to cry all the time when she wouldn't let me eat what I wanted. I was kind of a big baby back then. Nowadays, I get it. I'm grateful.
I see. Your sixth question is as follows. In your opinion, what students would you view as the least to most comfortable to be around?
Least and most comfortable to be around. Honestly, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I think one of the people I used to be the most comfortable around was Nakamigawa. I mean, like, before he started threatening to kill me,
Oh my
he pissed
god.
me off all the time, and he was super
PMO.
annoying. But, like,
He PMO.
I don't know. I felt like I didn't really have to act around him. Like, I could kind of just blow up at him, and he wouldn't stay mad at me because he was worse than I was. So it didn't really matter.
I see.
I'm comfy around Mai, but, like... sometimes I feel like I have to be better than I am for her. She's a better person than I am, you know? So I feel like I have to be better. For her. But I don't know how. That's kind of why I like talking to Nakamigawa. I didn't feel like I had to be better at all. I felt like I could just... kind of be awful for once. And then he had to go and ruin it by threatening to kill me. Jeez.
I see.
Yanagi's fun to hang out with. We have a lot in common since we're both athletes, so that's kind of fun. He's just a really funny guy, honestly. He's kind
He's
of
just
toned
a
down
really
all the
funny
handsome
guy.
prince stuff these past few weeks, which, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I kind of miss the schmoozing. Hanging out with Ojima is like hanging out with a lamp or a chair or something. Hanging out with Ojima is boring. He doesn't do anything. He barely even talks. Wada's nice enough to hang out with, but he makes me depressed because his whole thing is just so... I don't know. Depressing. You can always tell he's sad. He's got those big, sad eyes. It's such a downer.
I see.
Aside from that, is that everyone?
Hasegawa Ken.
Oh, right. I forgot about Hasegawa. It's kind of super easy to forget about Hasegawa, honestly. He's kind of forgettable. We're only really hanging out now because he's my deputy. But, like, I don't know. I get the impression he doesn't really like me. I was closer with Kazutoshi, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like when he looks at me,
She was closer to
he just thinks about how
Kazutoshi.
Kazutoshi and I used to hang out, and yeah.
She's over here acting like her and Kazutoshi were besties when literally they were like frenemies, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't really hang out with Hasegawa.
Noted. Your seventh question is as follows. If you could create an ideal world for yourself, what would it look, feel, and sound like?
That's a good question.
Who would be in it, and who wouldn't?
Whoa, okay. Kind of a big question. Let me think. Okay, well, first of all, I would be a princess. Not a queen, because queens are always evil and stuff. A princess! I would be a princess, and everyone would constantly be bringing me gifts and stuff, and
I mean, queens, I guess, can be evil, but like, I feel like that's not the... I don't know, bro. I don't know if I would say that. Like, I think that, like, personally, princesses can be pretty fucking evil, dude. I don't know if any of you guys in chat know the Rise of the Shield Hero, but bro, the princess in that, Princess Malti, genuinely one of the most evil bitches of all time, bro. Genuinely one of the most evil bitches of all fucking time, bro. I'm gonna just leave it at that. If you guys watch Shield Hero, you know what's up. If you don't, then you don't. But bro, Malti Melrowark, genuinely one of the most evil motherfuckers in, like, anime that I watch. Genuinely one of the characters, like, aside from Okazaki, that might be the character that I had the biggest crash out on of all time. Genuinely one of the biggest fucking crash out characters.
100 butlers, and they'd all be in, like, bikinis or something. Or, like,
What?
mini skirts and little bow ties or something like that.
Oh,
And they'd bring me cake all the time on those fancy silver trays. But I would never get fat.
right.
Let's see. Who gets to be there? Huh. Whatever. Bring everyone. All of my friends from home and all of my
Oh,
friends
and I'm gonna say right now, chat, this will probably be the last video for today. Yeah, I was literally just thinking this was the last, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is gonna be the last video for today, I think.
here can all be there, I guess. But I also have the power to mute them whenever I want because I've got powers. I'm like a witch princess.
Oh, you guys are right, my
Right.
fault. I forgot about
Wada's
that.
adorable, so he can be there. But he has to be in, like, a little maid outfit.
Wada
or
in a little
something.
maid outfit's
And
crazy.
Mai's in a maid outfit, too. And those two can stand on either side of my throne.
I see.
Nakamikawa can handle my complaints department. He's HR or PR or something like that. He can keep Ojima as a pet or something because I have nowhere else to put
17, so let's
Ojima.
not be weird.
Hasagawa
Who's
can
being
do my
weird?
royal taxes or something.
And
Did I say
Yamagi's
something
nephew.
weird? I don't.
Honestly,
I hope I
he
didn't.
can
Like,
just
I
go
don't think I
play.
did.
He'd pretty much love living there, right? I mean, what else could he want? We're in a castle, and I'm a princess, and Hayashi's in a maid outfit. That's basically his paradise, too. Let him, like, romp or something. I don't know.
Romp.
I wouldn't do...
Oh, like Danganronpa, bro, like Danganronpa chat. Wait, hold on, where's it at? Dude, like, this is Danganronpa, bro. Right here. This is Danganronpa. Like, Danganronpa, bro, right here. They're on the screen. My fault.
all day. I'd just hang out and enjoy myself while people did little shows for me. I'd have gestures or something. I'd just be lazy forever and never have to worry about a thing. That's my dream world.
And what of your family?
My parents can live in a nice little flowery cottage a couple kilometers from the palace or something. They can stay, but I'll just, like, visit them every now and again. I'm kind of doing my own thing by this point, you know?
Indeed.
So yeah, that's my perfect world.
It sounds interesting.
Thank you! It's the magical and fantastical royal world of Princess Tomba!
Indeed.
Huge.
Your 8th question is as follows.
Shoot!
What would you have done if Hiroaki Nakamigawa had died when you pushed him down the stairs? Would you have confessed?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
Can I be totally honest here?
Of course.
There's no way I would have confessed. No way! If I confessed, I'd die, right?
It's rather likely.
What do you think of doing a Wheel of Fate for this cast after the series is over? What do you mean by that?
And there's no way. If I had actually killed him, I'd try to win. Of course I'd try to win. If I didn't try to win, I'd be dead.
If you did try to win, your peers would die in your place.
Yeah, but I'd be alive.
I see.
They're my friends. I get it. But, like, I've only known these people for, like, I don't know, a month, right? Has it even been a month? I'm not just gonna lay down and die for them. I want to live. I want to go home.
I see.
If he'd actually died, then... God, what would I have even done? Okay, so there wasn't that much time between me pushing him and the fire starting, right? So I gotta keep in mind that whatever I'm choosing to do here, there's a fire going.
Indeed.
Then, okay. It's still dark, so I don't have to, like, hide his body that well if
Yeah, I
I'm
think she's
carrying
starting
him
to
around.
see.
I think I'd probably try to, like, drag him down to the incinerator. It's not that far from where we were standing, so, like, I think I can make it. I'm not that weak. I'd chuck him in the incinerator.
If no body was discovered, no trial would commence.
So I can't just burn him?
You can, but there would be no trial for it. It would not give you the opportunity to escape.
But if
Interesting.
it's just bones, that's fine, right? Incinerators don't incinerate bones, do they?
I believe that is correct. Incinerators do not incinerate bones completely.
Okay, so there's still bones to find. Does that count?
Yes.
Okay, so I incinerate him.
This is
there blood, like, on the stairs? Where I pushed him?
Yes.
Shit. Okay, maybe I just ignore the blood and pretend I don't know what happened. I mean, nobody knew I was in the stairwell. They'd probably just think it was related to Watari or something, right? And then I'd get away scot-free.
I see.
But the last thing I do is confess. There's no way. If I'm going to die, I'd rather just get killed by another student.
Interesting,
Those
okay.
executions are crazy people stuff.
Perhaps. We'll
They're
think about it in the
painful.
future, chat.
There's no way I'd confess.
Noted. Your ninth question is as follows. If you could revive one of the dead students at the cost of one of the living
Oh,
students, who would you pick?
this is a good
and why?
question.
Kamimura.
That was a really quick answer.
Kamimura. Definitely Kamimura. I'd swap Wada for Kamimura.
Oh,
Is
that's so
that so?
fucked.
I mean, it's nothing personal.
But
against
you just
Wada,
said you wanted
know?
Wada to be your little fucking butler, bruh. Or your little, like, maid. What? You're getting rid of your maid for Kamimura?
I like him. He's really nice to me. Honestly, just... I don't think he can handle being in here. I think he'd probably be better off if he had died when Kamimura died. At least then he wouldn't have had to lose Suno. Right?
Indeed.
So yeah. I'd swap Wada for Kamimura.
Is there a reason you've chosen Kamimura Kazutoshi in particular?
I mean... I just miss him, I guess.
That's
I don't
wholesome.
know. Watari wouldn't want to come back, so not her. Isuno and Sasaki, I didn't really know them that well. I don't think I'd be able to see Chiba without just feeling way too guilty. I barely knew Harada at all. I didn't really talk to Hama all that much.
And we don't even need to talk about Okazaki, because Okazaki was an op, so...
And I think Kamimura might have hated me, but I didn't hate him. I meant it when I said that. I really didn't hate him. Honestly, it sounds stupid, because we were always fighting. But, like, I think he was honestly probably one of the only people in here I can say was my friend.
If I were her, I'd be taking Hama back, true.
Wada for Kamimura. Final answer.
I see. Noted. Your final question is as follows. Why do you think you've survived as long as you have? Do you think you've been lucky, or have you been doing anything specific to protect yourself?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because of Mai? I hang out with Mai a lot, right? So, I mean, nobody really wants to mess with her. And now I'm not hanging out with Mai anymore, so... Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Am I going to die? I'm definitely gonna die. Oh god. I'm so gonna die.
Well...
No! I'm not gonna die, actually, because I'm gonna figure out who wrote that note. Or, like, I'm gonna figure out that it was Nakamigawa, I mean.
And then?
And then, well, and then I'll tie him up or something. Until someone else kills somebody who isn't me. And then I'll go home. I'm not dying in here. I'm not gonna kill anybody, but like, you're crazy if you think I'm just gonna die in here and be okay with that.
The remaining videos for context add up to roughly 4-ish hours. Then tomorrow, yeah. We're ending after this then.
Is that it? Can I go now?
I suppose that's all the questions I had for you today. Thank you for participating in the 9th student interview of the session. You may now return to your daily activities.
I plan to. Jeez. Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright. Yeah, we're ending it here, guys. I think I'm done reacting for today. I'm a little bit exhausted, and also just like, I don't know. We'll have time tomorrow to react to more. So, yeah. Everyone is freaking out on Twitter because of a Southside thread. I still don't know anything about that. I haven't looked into it. I might look into it someday, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back. Again, not going to be at this time. We're not going to be starting at 11. It'll be at 4 or 5. If you guys want to know, check the Discord. I will put a notification in the Discord whenever we start it. I'm going to try and do a 2-hour, 2.5, maybe 3-hour stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'm just going to be probably a little bit exhausted because I'll be coming home from work, so that's why. I want to check the polls. What are we at? This is the last thing we're going to look at before we end. No! Lucia's losing. Oh, I'm going to cry. Sukuna and Igro. I do like Igro, but... Alright. Anyway. We're going to end it here. Take care, chat. Join the Discord if you're not in there already. We'll be starting tomorrow at some point later in the day. But you guys take care. Have a good one. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I don't really ask that anymore, but, you know, subscribe if you'd like to support the channel.